The market is definitely swinging back to low inventory, competitive market for buyers. And we're at the table. I'm the buyer. You're about to prepare the offer. We're talking through, there's 4 offers on the property. And you're explaining to me that I need to come in X above asking. And I refuse to do it. It's like, well, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I just feel more comfortable at full price. How do you explain why multiple offers and coming up above and potentially waiving or shortening contingencies is necessary again in this market?
Yeah, I mean, so, it all starts in the pre-qual, right? And it's setting up and future pacing and what to expect. And one of the documents we have right now is we have 10 ways to win multiple offers, okay? And we provide that to our buyers. So there's 10 different strategies in all of those things to win when there's multiple offers there. So we're going to provide that up front, future pace them, and explain to them all these 10 things if they truly want to win and get the property. If a seller or a buyer ultimately is resisting the fact, like, I don't want to go above asking price, I'm not willing to do that. Unfortunately, in this market today, we're probably not going to work with them. We're only going to show them the properties that make sense to them, that meet all their needs, their wants, and is priced really right. And sometimes the properties are priced even below market, which therefore obviously is bidding them up. So we're going to have a kind of a future paced conversation with them, let them know that it's expected right now in the market. If we show them something that's really, really good, that meets all that they're looking for, with inventory being so low, that the property might just go ahead and get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 offers right now. And then ultimately, if they want to win, right, then here are the things we need to do. So, for example, we're going to explain to them that we're going to have to remove their mortgage contingency completely. And I can still get a mortgage, but we're just going to remove it from there. So therefore, we have to make sure you're 100% pre-qualified, you're comfortable with all that. We're going to put forth a initial deposit, a second deposit, maybe we'll let that be released to the seller in advance. We're going to write, a heartfelt, emotional letter to them. We're going to remove the home sale or home inspection contingency. We're going to go through all of these things there if they truly want to win. And my team and I, we come from a place right now, with regards to buyers in this circumstance, like, we're going to be straight up with them. And sometimes it's a way that we talk to them like, look, if you truly want to win, right? And let me ask you, do you like to win or like to lose? You tell me, because if you truly want this house and you want to get it, we will tell you exactly what needs to happen, how to do it, the strategy behind it that will get you the house. I know for sure. But if you're not willing to do the things that we know that will work, you're not going to get the house. You're going to lose. You got to make a decision. You're a winner or you're a loser. Like that's the conversation. Like when it gets to that point, because otherwise we will be wasting our time. Right, with someone that is resistant, that we know that right now the house is listed for $599. We know it's really priced well. There's going to be 6 offers on it. It's probably going to sell for $630 or $650. And the guy's like, no, I'm not escalation clause, or I'm not going to do any of that. I'll give them their asking price. Well, we just know right now that that's not going to do what it takes. And the reality of this is this, in my opinion, what I've learned over my years is we take a buyer out, we show them a home. They make an offer. They don't get it. Okay. So they don't get it. Now you have to regroup, go back out, show them a home, make an offer. They don't get it because they are just resistant to whatever it is. They aren't willing to do what it takes. The reality is, over time, their confidence in us as an agent representing them goes down. The more homes you show, the more offers you write, the less chance they get a home, their confidence goes down. And ultimately what happens is the third time, fourth time, next thing you know, they're like thinking, oh, you can't get me a house. Right. So, setting the stage up front in the buyer consultation to know and expect what it needs, you got to be straight up with these guys right now. That's just our approach right now. We're very forward in understanding this is how our clients are winning. This is how our buyers are getting the homes. And I can also tell them stories, right? I'll sell through a story about this buyer right now, had the same resistance that you didn't want to overpay. And yet looking back a year later, they did win the property. They had to pay $30,000 above asking. They went and did all the things right now they're uncomfortable doing, and they got it. And now today the home's worth $700,000, right? If they hadn't done those things, they wouldn't have the equity they built, and they wouldn't be in their dream home, because the next one along the way is $700,000. And let me just add this. What I know about this is the fact that all of the reasons why a buyer doesn't want to do those things, like the more uncomfortable they are, is the exact reasons of what they're uncomfortable with is what needs to happen to get them the house. For example, I'm not willing to remove the mortgage contingency. I'm not willing to do that. Okay, good. I understand you're not, and I appreciate that. Understood. And yet someone else is going to be willing to do that. And that may be the exact right now reason why you're not willing to do it on what has to happen to get you the home. Like all the reasons why they resist sometimes are the exact reasons why they'll actually get it. And it's just explaining through that process.
Pure gold, Quentin. I think John H., you can drop the mic at asking a client, this is a script, right? Do you like to win or do you like to lose?